Be seated this morning. This morning, we're going to continue right along in our sermon series that we've been sharing together called Rooted. And this morning, we're going to talk about another aspect of growth and growing, and that is through the pruning process. So last week, we talked about growth and how the seed grows. And it's God who brings the growth in us and how we can all play a part in the process of growing as Christians. And this week, as we talk about pruning, I want us to understand that pruning is also an aspect of growing and in growth. So if we were to define pruning for our purposes here this morning, it's defined as to trim dead or overgrown trees to fruitfulness and growth. So God is our divine gardener and who has spiritual growth as his ultimate goal for our lives. God will use into the people that he is. If there is something in our lives that is unhealthy, God will want to prune it. If there is something in our lives that is not good, he will want to take that away. But God will also prune things that are good in our lives so that it may produce more fruit. So if there is anything in our lives that is good, God wants it to be better. He wants the best, and God will prune that for us. For our time this morning, I want us to share in the words that we've heard from John chapter 15, verses 1 through 5. It talks about abiding in me. I am the vine, and you are the branches. Every time I read things that go along with that song, but I think about when I read this passage that we are attached. The trunk and the stems are all needed